Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful morning. So I am having a cup of coffee, and as I always said, that it's actually come from a story. One of my family member would like to go to a museum to have a coffee there if she goes to the museum. And this becomes something that I always want. And before I come to this place, I checked, and this is the most beautiful coffee shop. And of course, I decide to come here. Kunsthistorische Museum in Vienna, Vienna Art History Museum. And this is the outside. It's actually viewing from the coffee shop. I was sitting in the middle of it. And a little bit of a personal experience. You go there, and a lot of people come to this coffee shop because it's so beautiful and it's so famous. So you have to make a line to line up. And when you get in, they assign you a seat. And they usually try to put people in the middle and then radiating. So from top, you can see downstairs. It's like a radiating center campus. It's very beautifully designed, and I not only sitting in the coffee shop looking around, you can go upstairs, go up one floor, and see from top. Actually, there are 2 floors. You can see from top to see downstairs, to see the coffee shop. It's an amazing, beautiful coffee shop. And do not expect those fussy, cozy kind of service. And the people here are very efficient, effective. They do their job, but not so much time to chat with you. How are you? How is your day? Where are you from? Do you like this? Let me recommend something. And everything is clear. The dessert is in the counter. You may, I do not know. It is supposed to go there to take a look, because I do not know any of the food name, mostly in German, and there are English translation on the bottom. But still, you go to a new place, you do not know how the dessert looks like or how the food looks like. You may want to check it out. In the counter, there is a cabinet or food counter. You can see inside and make your decision. And very, very beautiful. Not only you are enjoying the coffee, you are actually part of the scene, and you are creating a piece of art just by sitting there when people view from above. It's very, very impressive, and I fulfilled my goal for going to a museum coffee, and such an outstanding museum coffee. Okay, now let's talk about the museum itself. And this museum was designed not as anything else but as museum. So the architectural design was made for museum, so you can see the artwork inside is very fitting. And this place, the museum, is not only showing the artworks by itself, is art also. And the illustration on the bar in front of the artwork, there is a piece of kind of a protection, kind of a barrier, and it's very subtle, so you do not get too close to the art. And on top of it, there are some explanations. And from all the artwork I have seen, all from many museums that I have been to, this museum explanation, the title, the artist attribution, and a brief instruction or a brief description of the artwork is one of the best. It depicts very clearly, precisely, the historical event, and with clear explanation of art style. And this place is mostly for classic art. A lot of picture galleries, original oil paintings, massive, impressive oil paintings. And this place reminds me of Hermitage in St. Petersburg. And the difference is that St. Petersburg, the Hermitage Museum, we call it Donggong. The Hermitage Museum, it's much lighter, the color, a little bit light pastel pink, pastel blue, and this one is used this black and white marble, and the color is relatively darker. Not good or bad, not a personal preference, it's just a different style. And there are a lot of artworks of classic artists. I have seen Vermeer, I have seen Peter Paul Rubens, and there are a lot of these, a lot of their work. And there is another artist, I forgot the name, I have hard time to pronounce the name, but they are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful artworks. And there are also sculptures, Greek sculptures, and this particular piece is made of ivory. And ivories and metal works. It's and this one is gold with this unbelievable detailed flower. The flower vein. It's don't you think it's unbelievable? They make that very thin branches and vines even come out. It's just breathtaking, breathtaking. The very hard steel, the very hard gold, I think this is steel, not completely gold, or alloy or something. I did not know, but it does not look so soft like complete gold, maybe gold plated, and so soft, so moving. It's amazing. And today I did not see Caravaggio. There were Vermeer and Rubens, and you can see they have some artwork side by side, the sketch or the draft by Rubens, and then the finished artwork by the Rubens studio. You know, those artists, they do not have only they themselves to produce. They had studio and apprentice or artists work together. So Rubens' original draft is so brutal, not brutal, so vivacious, so dynamic, so random and so passionate, and you can feel the smooth of it. It's not so much detail as the finished work. It's still a fantastic work, but you can feel the energy and the spontaneity from the strokes of the sketch work. And when you see the finished work, much more refined, much more detailed, and much more softened and accentuated. Anyway, so you can see all this in the description of the artwork, and I am so shallow on art knowledge, especially the classic art knowledge. So it's quite a challenging, how do I say, a challenging experience for me to learn and to appreciate. So knowing some art knowledge, knowing history will help a lot. And there are the pictures, the paintings depicts history. If you know the historical event, then you see this artistic illustration, artistic presentation, and artistic revealing of those paintings is just breathtaking, and you can have so much enjoyment and profound appreciation for it. So as I was watching, there was one young gentleman, I think, I do not know his nation, seems local and speaks the language that speaks English with not too much accent, but you can see that it's not from an English-speaking country. It's great work, don't you think so? So we chat a little bit. And then as I was looking at another piece of architectural work, there was another young man came in and said, "What did you see in this painting? What do you see in this painting?" I said, I was just so admiring the architect description, and I personally that have a very much, a very deep, profound appreciation and personal favorite, personal likeness of buildings, house, palace, landscape, those kind of paintings. And that one, it was painting a palace, the line you can see all the detail, the straight line, the texture of the wall, and the material used on the wall, and all this. I was thinking, wow, 500, 600 years ago, those buildings are so very beautiful, and how fortunate now we can see, our common people can see it. Those places used to be for the royals, for the higher level, the privileged few, and now the world is becoming more and more open up. That's something that I really appreciate. You pay a fee and you can go anywhere and you can see so many beautiful things, the treasure of our collective human intelligence, human knowledge, human craftsmanship in front of your eyes, no matter which country you are from, no matter which cultural background you inherited. You always find something, and you find this great inspiration and admiration. And then I asked him, what did you see? What do you see in this painting? He was very focused on the personal expression, I think. He said, I see those people's, their liveliness, and you can see they are talking to each other, and this one, their character and their allure, you definitely can see the character of each person. Some you can almost see that guy is a talkative guy, that guy is a boasting guy, talk big guy, and that one is a more modest person. Anyway, it's just so interesting, and it's about our hand size of people, complete people, about 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter, and they depict in such a great detail. It's just amazing, amazing. Anyway, that's my trip to the Art History Museum in Vienna, and an absolute treasure and absolutely amazing, impressive, breathtaking. How, just how can it be? I love you, I really do. Do. Goodbye, bye.